Hey, Eric, hope you're having a good day. Hey, I've been doing some research about the ranking situation and just wanted to make a quick little video and explain kind of what I'm seeing. And it looks like that my tools are correct, but I wanted to just show you specifically. So what I'm going to do is just make a quick little screen share video. And obviously, if you're concerned, I'm concerned. So I want to make sure you're happy with the service I'm producing. I'm going to share my screen and just show you what I'm seeing. Okay, so this right here is your visibility, 1.73%. So remember, this number goes up by the more keywords we have at the top of Google. This is saying we have 8 keywords at the top of Google. So what I'm going to do here is just look at these keywords, and what I'm going to do is just punch them in. So what I'm doing here is this is called the Ad Preview and Diagnostics tool. And so what I do is I put a keyword in here, electricians, and I put Arden, North Carolina. Now I've noticed if I put the city, that's accurate. If I put the zip code, it may or may not show up, is the way Google's set up, right? So I'm doing a search here for electricians, and I'm seeing here in Arden, you're number 2 right there in the maps, and then you're number 2 in the search. So this tool is telling me you're number 2. It says you were number 3 as of a couple of days ago. So electricians, and then if I do electricians in my area, or before we go to that, let me show you the desktop search. So in Arden, this is a Google tool. In Arden, I see you number 2, and I also see you as number 3 here. So this should be generating more calls because you're now number 3 for this. Now, obviously, if I put a zip code in here, like if I put 28704, I've noticed that it's totally different. In a certain area, you're not showing up in this search for 28704. So remember, there's different Googles. But if I open this tool and I just put Arden, since that's where you're based out of, that's the main city, that's where we're targeting right now, you are showing up here, number 2 and number 2. So I'm going to put, let's do some other ones, electrician in my area. And number 2 for maps, and then number 3, let's do residential electricians. Okay, and number 3 for maps, and number 4. So this is saying number 3, but I'm seeing number 4 here. And let's do electricians near me. Look how fast I can type. Electricians near me, 2 for maps. And let's see, number 3. So I am seeing these in this tool, and that's electrician near me, or electricians near me. So let's look at electrician Arden NC. This says this is 7. Okay, so 3 for maps. And this says it was a 7, so it looks like you are yeah, it looks like this is 10, 9, 8, so you're 8. So these are pretty accurate here. Now, if I change to Asheville, what you do is just click in here and type in Asheville, and I'm going to put electrician, okay? And I'm going to put electrician for Asheville. It's my son there walking in and walking out. Okay, so number 10. So let's see here. So I'm not seeing you at all for Asheville, okay? Now it says number 10, so you could have dropped from the bottom of Google to the next page. And then residential electrician is 12. So let's keep a close eye on this. Let's also do some of these same keywords for Fletcher just to see. I'm going to put electricians, and I'm going to put Fletcher. Now, on my mobile phone, I sent you this yesterday, but on my mobile phone, what I did was I went to sort of the Arden side of Fletcher, and I put in some of these terms, and I saw these showing up where I was in, Arden. I was basically in Fletcher. I was near downtown Fletcher, so to speak. So electricians, and let's see. So you are in Fletcher. Well, now we're not tracking it, on this tool, but in Fletcher, looks like you are 8. So I'm seeing you here. You're just not at the top, and that's why, the longer we work together, the more we can get more of these at the top of Google. Obviously, it's really competitive. American Electric and some of these other ones have been out there longer, so we are working hard to get those up. So electricians. Let's do electrician in Fletcher. So not showing the maps. Electrician. So yeah, number 8. And then let's do residential electricians. So R.A. Thomas is showing up consistently there. And here you are, numbers, let's see, 10, 9, 8, 7. So I'm seeing you show up here for these terms in Fletcher. Now, want to show you one thing that I also have been doing, just so that you can get a better sense on what's happening. I'm going to show you a dashboard that I'm going to send you a login for, and that way you can see a dashboard on a daily basis. And let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again. Dashboard, let's go. Dashboard. Okay, so let me go back. So when you log in, you're going to see this. This is a dashboard of what's happened, how many calls have you got from your business listing. So this is saying that your business listing, which I have access to, you've received 2 reviews and 18 calls. And then this will tell you, you can click on it and it will tell you more details here. It'll tell you how many searches you're showing up for, how many views you're getting, and how many people are looking for direction, what your average rating. This shows you your calls by day and your calls by hour. So pretty cool. It gives you a lot more details. It's much more concise. And so obviously I'm tracking this and sending you reports, but this tells you exactly how many clicks, how many calls have you got, and what day. Looks like Friday appears to be the biggest day for calls. So to go back, you just click on back, and you'll have this. So that's the calls, and you can click on the rankings. And when you load this and you click on Google, this will tell us kind of where you are in Arden. So I put all these tools in Arden. Okay, electricians near me, electrician. So you're number 2, home electrician. This also shows you on Bing, where are you? Okay, so obviously it's mostly in Google, but these will change on a daily basis. So these are daily. So the whole goal is to get more of these in the green. This says here that it'll count. What is it? 12 in the green, and then these ones in orange are not in the green. So the ones down here. So we can track this and we can add, we're starting with Arden, but I can add Fletcher. Over time, this will show you how many, what's happening with the change. Where are you in Bing? Where are you in Bing change? And so, so your dashboard will just give you all those data. And then down the road, if you want to turn on Google Ads, I'm willing to do that and help you with that. So if you're willing to do that, then we can add that to this dashboard. We can add social media to this dashboard, and you can log in and see this on a daily basis. So instead of actually going to a spreadsheet and doing a search, what I would do is use the anonymous ad preview and diagnostics tool, and then I would also use this tool, and I'll give you access to it. So give me, let's have a conversation, and then I can explain this, but I wanted to just show you one last thing. This is your Google Analytics here, traffic here. So this is telling me I can click into here, and this will tell me how much traffic, so you've had 158 visitors, that's up 33% month over month. And this tells you exactly how many pages the session is looking at, how long they're on the site, how fast they're leaving the site. And then these will break it down by organic search, It shows you kind of what you're showing up for here. So I can see when I scroll down that you're showing up for your name. And this will break down a little bit details here. Obviously, it's not going to show you, most of it's going to be not provided because Google doesn't tell us exactly, but we can break down, you know, how many visits from social, how many referrals are you getting, and you're not doing display or email. So any of these dashboards will show you. We can also turn on, you know, call tracking, and there's a lot more things in this. So I'm paying for this tool. Just wanted to give you full access to this. Log into this or have this open throughout the day. And I know you're pretty big with numbers and tracking, so this would be, you know, this would be what I would do. So let's have a conversation, and I want to make sure that any concerns you have are being alleviated. And so let's have some more metrics. So give me a call, 828-329-4777, and thanks.